Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg, joined the Department of A Trade Consumer Protection. We say DATCP here at our little small station in Fitchburg, Wisconsin, USA. It is Michael. Okay, I don't know if I had to go that far, but hey, how's it going, Michael?
It's going well, thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about PayPal scams. Still popular, huh?
Still are. We see those ebbs and flows, but right now we're seeing a spike again.
So today we actually, when you bring stuff to us, some of it's preemptive, some of it is happening, but you actually get complaints at DATCP about PayPal in different forms. So some of the things we talk about today are actually coming from consumers who've told you this, which I think is cool.
We do, and I just want to make sure I clarify that these aren't complaints against PayPal, the service. They're PayPal scams.
PayPal, the unfamiliar PayPal. All right.
Yeah,
I'll jump right into it. So the scammers' main goal with all of this is to, take advantage of you and using PayPal in some different way. But this first one, it says if a consumer receives an unfamiliar PayPal invoice, what do? Do they react right away and pay that bill?
I sure hope not, because that's how the scammer is going to be successful. No, this is one where, because PayPal is so commonly used and is successful, this is your classic kind of phishing scam where they're just going to send something out and see who responds. But now with the ability to gather a little more information, they're making these invoices a little bit more targeted. They're adding a name, they're adding something that looks legitimate. Maybe they have some of your shopping history, so they'll put something in. The most common one is a cryptocurrency purchase. And so what will happen is it's raising that awareness, and so you get an invoice and it says, hey, you bought either cryptocurrency or a product, and it gets you to, you get nervous. You're like, well, wait a second, if I have PayPal, who's using my money to buy something? And so the first thing you want to do is not react and not pay that invoice, but is absolutely stop, and then quickly ask yourself, would I have bought cryptocurrency? Did I make that purchase of that tent or that swimming pool? What is it?
How dare you say swimming pool on this show?
See what I did there?
Yeah, I know what you did. And it's good to go back and verify I assume, by stopping and acting, too, jump into your actual account and verify, did these charges actually take place, too, right?
That's how you do it.
That'd be the fastest way to do it. Direct source, though. Don't take the link, by the way, right? If they give you a link, we can show you on our fake site.
And that's what they want you to do. They want you to click on the link or go to call that phone number that they have, but you said it perfectly. Go to the app if you have it. Go directly to your account if you're going to log into the computer, and make sure you're checking what your purchases were there. And I bet 99% of the time you're going to see that purchase doesn't show up.
All right, number 2 is overpaid through PayPal.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I overpaid, and you're telling me I overpaid, and now you want to help me?
Well, what happens sometimes is they're going to say that, hey, they overpaid you. And so they're going to be like, we need you to send some of that money back. And this is a kind of a classic angle or twist on the check overpayment scam, but just doing it digitally. And it's one way to clean money. So it's one where they say, hey, if this money was gained illegally, it's one way to wash it through, and they get you to send it back, and it looks clean through that transaction. Another way is that, in fact, the money was never really sent. And so they're sending you what appears to be a fictitious payment invoice. And so, again, you want to go and check your app and make sure to see if the money actually came through. But you also just cancel the order. Don't take any of the payment. PayPal will give you that money back. You'll be done. Never, ever, ever send an overpayment back.
Oh, man. It sounds like it's just, too good to be true and too good to be wrong. Just don't do it. Right. It just sounds ugly there. Next one, if a consumer asked to pay extra fees through Well, PayPal raised their fees, right? I'm just kidding. That's a bad example. But nevertheless, if you're asked to pay extra fees, boy, you really got to start asking some questions, I would think.
You do. PayPal might have a fee here or there, and depending on what the transaction is. But what's happening here is these scammers are trying to convince you to pay additional taxes. Maybe there's some additional import fees, or maybe it was on a lottery. It was a tax on those winnings. Something that kind of ties to the scam they're trying to purport. And so all they're doing, though, is instead of trying to get you to send them cash or cryptocurrency or a gift card, they're just saying, hey, just go ahead and pay me through PayPal. All of this, if it sounds like it's a little bit odd or unusual, go with your gut, because it's probably going to very well be a scam at that point. Another angle that we're also talking about, and we see this with job scams, and this happens especially in graduation times from schools, we see it spike, is we'll see these new employers saying, hey, we need you to go out and get set up with that, the desk and the computer and so on. Go ahead and buy it through PayPal. Here's the account, make the payments. And then all of a sudden, you're out the money.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
And you don't, again, using PayPal it's okay, or using any type of service like this is okay, but understanding that you're receiving these types of, unsolicited, phishing scam, whatever they are, you got to be prepared. If you're taking on using these things, understand that these things are out there and they could get you. But as long as you verify, as you mentioned, getting into your account and verifying that these things aren't happening and don't act right away, you might stay a little safer.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it as PayPal is the same. It's just a payment mechanism, no different than gift cards or cryptocurrency. All of these have legitimate purposes, and they're being done successfully. However, there are opportunities to also manipulate them and use them in scams and for malicious purposes. So that's all we're seeing happening here.
Well, and I mean, I would say thank you for everybody who's reported it, because it's great to hear it. It gives you an opportunity to be like, okay, let's shed some light on some of these that, you know, if you line up 10, 15 calls of this, like, okay, there people are seeing it, we're hearing it, and now you've been informed about it. So if somebody does want to report this or any scam, it's pretty easy to do, right?
It is. You can contact us on our website at datcp.wi.gov, or if you want to give us a call our hotline. You can certainly report the scam there at 1-800-422-7128. But the most important thing is to report it. Let us know what's going on so we have an opportunity to talk with you, share with all of your viewers, and say, hey, this is what's going on, so that you don't have that emotional reaction when you open that. Because I do it. I know all about it. I get these, and it still makes me pause and look at it and be like, oh, did something really happen with my account? So the more that we can make sure we educate everyone so that they don't follow through on that response, better off we'll all be.
Don't delay, call today.
Look,
that's why I just feel like it's like right there, like it was there for the taking. You do want to check in on the website. Michael, appreciate the updates as always, and thank you for reporting it again. I think this is awesome to see, see that people are reporting it to you, and I love that you guys keep bringing these things forward. It's great.
Absolutely, appreciate it. Thank you.